guys. I just put the recording on, so you have to accept that you're going to be recorded. And we will go ahead and begin with the song here.
There are no countries. There is just one family. There are no colors. Just one light in you and me. There are no reasons we can't live in harmony. As just one people, in just one world, you and me. There is no freedom, no freedom, if the people cannot choose. There is no victory if my brother has to lose. There are no boundaries that mean more than being free. As just one people, in just one world, you and me. We are one people, one strong heartbeat, just one spirit shining bright within us all. We are part of one another, born to love each other. When it's all said and done, we are one. The time's upon us, and the healing must be done. The world around us is calling all to act as one. There are no causes greater than the world we see. We are just one people. There is just one word for you and me. We are one people, one strong heartbeat, just one spirit shining bright within us all. We are part of one another, born to love each other. When it's all said and done, we are one. Take a look.
If you have a chance to go to YouTube and look for that and listen to the whole thing, it's quite beautiful. And Reverend Connie was the one that introduced me, and I think probably all of us to that song. It meant a lot to her, and it means a lot to us. This morning, look how many people showed up when the video was on. How fantastic is that? Wonderful to see everyone. Today is a special treat, and I'm going to actually turn it over to Christine, because today we have our three of our ministerial students that are going to do the whole program today. So I will turn it over to Christine.
Okay, thank you so much. My name's Christine, and I'm a ministerial student. And today I'm so excited to welcome you all to our Froggy Friday service. And this is a place where we connect. And thank you, Reverend Pats, for that beautiful music. It has really brought light the love. And today being a Froggy Friday, the day where we connect to remember the joy, we connect to remember our own Reverend Connie. Singing that song has really started it off. So today I want to take this opportunity to welcome our students, our teachers. Ministerial students are on the platform today, and the practitioner 2, practitioner 1, and other students feel welcomed. And other people from other places, we also want you to feel very welcome. So this particular moment, I'm going to welcome our very own practitioner and ministerial in class, Elena Brooks, to open us up with the treatment. Elena, welcome.
Hello, everybody, welcome. At this moment, I go within myself to the place where I know that God is all there is, where I know that we are living in a spiritual universe, and every beings around us, around me, are spiritual beings. And the spirit in me sees the spirit in everyone around me, in everything around me. I go to the place where I know, where I feel, where I am the presence of God. I know that today everything that is spoken from the divine wisdom. I know that every speaker today speaks the words of divine wisdom and is divinely guided. I know that everybody on the receptive end, everybody who is listening with an open heart, with an open mind, with an open soul. And I know that the words that are spoken today in this space are the word of God. And I'm so very grateful that we are living in a spiritual universe, and that we can be the presence of God right here and right now and forever and always. And I release this word into the law, knowing that this is something better is already done. And together we say, and so it is.
And so it is.
Oh, it is.
Thank you so much.
So it is.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to each and every individual who has always supported Froggy Friday. It has been a great journey having this connection, being together. It has just been amazing. And today I want to give my gratitude because of Reverend Kathy and Pats, Reverend Ben and Barbara, who has given us this platform today so that we can express the growth and how things are going in our center. It is just beautiful. So I'm going to take this opportunity to welcome our very own practitioner and ministerial student. Wilkister is going to lead us into music, and it is just going to be amazing. So join us as we welcome Wilkister to sing for us, and we are going to join her in singing. Wilkister, welcome.
Okay, thank you so much, my co-student, Minister Christine Hamasi. It's a pleasure that I am here today to share with you the wisdom and the teachings, the sense of mind. So I had a song that I wanted to sing, but I changed it because after looking back from where I've come from and what I've gone through, and then I find this small chorus, which is going well with me, and I'm going to sing, and also you can join me. I know most of the Kenyan students, they know the song. It is well with my soul, with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well, it is well with my soul, with my soul. It is well, it is well with my soul. Thank you. It's well with my soul. I chose that small song because I've gone through about the teachings and I've had lots of comments about what we're doing. So I found it like whatever I'm reading, whatever I'm doing the teachings, whatever I'm doing the learning, I find it coming up like it's well with your soul. So thank you, Christine. So I'll just jump in and continue. Today, I'm going to talk about letting go and let good and let God. In life situations, there are things that happen, the situation that we face, the feelings, emotions that come up. For instance, we have emotions like the negative emotions, we have resentments, we have resistances, irritations, impatience, anger, name them. So all these, they come from inside or they come from either outside force, and we resist not to let them go. And this resistance is what we call the negativity. When we learn in the science of mind, we find that negativity is unnatural. I want you to imagine like a situation whereby you had a negative emotion about a certain condition, and then you were dwelling on it for a long time. You didn't let it go. For example, you had that hatred over somebody. Whenever you see that person, you just remember what that person did to you. You never let it go. You didn't forgive and forget. So remember, when it comes in, it comes up every moment. It doesn't go. This is the ego. The ego within you, it's telling you not to let it go. Remember, this ego is there. It's a belief that it can attract what it wants. It can attract the desirable conditions, or also it can attract undesirable conditions. We talk about surrendering. We talk about forgiving and forgetting. Most of us, we forgive, but we forget to forget. I can say, Christine, okay, I've forgiven you, but there is that inner voice, there's that inner feeling which you have not let it go, that you have not forgotten. So just, okay, we are not here to forgive and just let it like that. We just forgive and let it go and forget completely. And when we do a lot of, when we go through the sense of mind, we learn that once consciously you don't want to let go of anything that is either negative or anything that hurts you, or the emotions that it triggers your feelings. And then it leads, the ego itself leads to self-denial of what we call positivity. And for us to stay in a positive way, in a positive mood, for us to attract what we call the positive vibes, we must learn on how to surrender to the universe, to surrender all our hatred, all our immunities, all that doesn't deserve to us, and we let it go. And we let good. We see the good. For instance, imagine you have lost your young brother. Let me use that as a good example. You have lost your young brother, and then you say, he was too young to die. And then you start maybe saying he was bewitched, blah, 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 blah. You bring other reasons which don't work for the better of the condition at that moment, or the condition, the experience at that moment. May it be the boy died because maybe if the boy only grew up, or was to grow up, was either to be a thief and become a problem to the family, was to maybe develop complications which the family will be unable to cater for. So it's good for us just to let it go and learn to see conditions. In any condition, learn to see a different part of it, a good part of it. So most of us, we focus on the negativity, on the negative side of any feeling of any emotion. And then we have this feeling like, okay, it has happened. But it was not supposed to. We complain a lot. Let it go. Let us welcome the good to come. Erase it. Tell the universe it has happened. Okay, relax. And then you experience the energy, the difference in the vibrations, the difference in the feelings and the emotions. And then you express the love, even if it's all hard. The situations are very hard for us to let them go. But this is the high time that we should learn on how to let go and let good and see the good, feel the good, practice to forgive and forget, to surrender, and also to let God. I myself, I'm going to use as an example. Much was said when I joined the Sense of Mind, like, oh, Wilkister, she has become a devil worshiper. She's not like, she has abandoned our religion. And I didn't focus on what they were saying. I just focused on what I was getting from the teachings. And that's what we learned, that you let go. What doesn't serve you, let it go. And then you see and you focus on what is bringing a positive impact to your life or to any situation that you are. So that is my sharing for today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our very own Minister Wilkister, and thank you for that powerful talk. We are so grateful because of this journey, and I'm glad to be on this teaching, and that is the reason why I am here, because I knew about the science of mind through Wilkister. I had gone to do a training there with Reverend Connie, and I met her, and she was willing to take me through this, and I accepted the call, and that is the reason why I'm here. So Wilkister, it doesn't matter what people say. What matters is that you embrace the teaching, and you are on this journey, and today we are here to celebrate this amazing day. So I'll hand it over to Elena to welcome me.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Today we are speaking about the concepts of the science of mind. We're speaking about letting go, letting God. We intend to speak about prosperity and abundance and all other different things. I wanted to leave you with something that is practical and something useful that you can carry on with you into your life. So there are a lot of concepts in the science of mind that sometimes can be too grand for us to grasp. I find that it's beneficial to make these concepts personal. Like when you think about how to gain like Christ consciousness, how to live from the place of truth, from the place of the principle, make it personal, make it, think on it and make it your own. Like go look at your experiences and find the principle in them. Because since we're living in a spiritual universe, feelings are very important. The way you feel about yourself, about the world, this is how you're going to carry yourself. This is how the spiritual world will respond to you, respond to your feeling, respond to your energy, to your vibration. For example, for me, like I've been in the teaching for a long time, but I had a problem. It was challenging for me to grasp the idea that I am a child of God, just like anybody else. was hard for me because when in my human experience, being a child, I didn't have a very pleasant experience. So when I hear you're a child of God, it doesn't resonate with me. It didn't. Until a couple of days ago, I thought about it differently. I thought about my own child and how I love them unconditionally and how I would do anything for them, how I want them to be happy and joyful, and I want them to live the best of their life. And when I think about that I am a child of God, and there is this God and spirit and universe that wants to take care of me just the same way as I want to take care of my child, then I can feel it. And I feel it right in my heart center. I feel it and I'm grateful because this is the unconditional love that I want to have. So whenever you think about anything, any concept, make it personal. Think about it until it hits the spot. We are talking about, I want to talk about prosperity and the abundance of God, and how we can experience it in our everyday life. On that note, I think Charles Fillmore defined sin as missing the mark. Missing the mark, so not living to the divine standards, not living to the standards of the principles of to the greater truth. And if sin is missing the mark, how do we not miss the mark? We get close to the target. When you're close to the target, you can easily hit the bullseye. So what we need to do, each of us, we need to get close to God. We need to go get close to these principles, and we need to feel them within us. We have, I will give you two well-known examples of human beings living their life close to God. Buddha, in his state of enlightenment, felt the presence of God every moment, and that's what enlightenment was. Jesus Christ, he lived close to God, and he was able to be the God. He was able to do things that potentially we all can do, only if we have the presence of God within us, if we are aware of it, if we are aware and we are actively acting upon it. When we think about abundance and prosperity, let's think about it in all aspects of our life. We want financial abundance and prosperity, we want health, we want to be abundant in our relationship, we want to be prosperous in the service we do in this world. We want to be prosperous in all the aspects of this life. When I think about it, I think about nature. Nature is what God made, what is supported by God and by spirit and by life. So when it's easier for me to understand the concepts of abundance and prosperity when I think about the trees, for example, about the nature. I was born in Siberia, and I lived there for 25 years of my life. And when I think about abundance, I remember our snow. We had snowstorms you wouldn't believe. Like we lived in an apartment building, we couldn't open the door in the morning. Like all people going to work couldn't open the door. We had to wait to the postman to come and shovel the snow. This is the abundance of God, just snow and everything. Then when I came to Canada and I went to British Columbia, this is the part where mountains are. When you're driving and you see this beautiful, this abundant land, it's never ending, and it's all there. It's all blooming, and it's somehow all kinds of trees, all kinds of plants are there, and this is abundance. When I went 4 years ago, when I went to Nairobi, when I got off the plane, it was dark, it was late at night, but nevertheless, in the light of the street lights, I could see, you would laugh, I saw a cactus. For me, cactus is a cactus that grows in a flower pot. And when I look at the cactuses, they're 3 times bigger than me. This is the abundance of God. This is the abundance of God. So when you want your cactuses to be 3 times bigger than you, you go where the conditions are right. You go where the sun is. You go where the source is. The source for cactus is the sun, is light and warmth. There, when you want the abundance of snow, you go to Siberia, and where it's cold and humid, and there is the abundance of snow. So when you want the abundance of the presence of God, you get close to God. If you want to be the presence of God, if you want to represent, if you want to acquire all the Christ qualities, you go close to God. And each of us has our own way of getting there, because it is very personal. It has to be felt within you. So how do we do that? I would invite you to go through the experiences and look at them from the spiritual perspective, and how that was the quality of God that was supposed to be experienced at that moment. If you want to get close to the source, you can meditate on that. You can visualize yourself as the cactus, and how abundant you are, and how all your friends, all these plants around you, how abundant the nature is. You can, affirmations are good, or you can set up the intention to see everything from the perspective of the higher truth. And to leave you with the thought of abundance, do you know that on our planet, there is 1.6 million ants per every person. 1.6 million ants for every person living on this planet. This is the abundance of God. This is where we are, and we are it. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Elena. That was very powerful. That was really very powerful. And she just demonstrated by saying about the cactus. Like in their place, they can only see it in a pot. But coming to Kenya, she saw something bigger than what she really, that is abundance. That is the abundance of God. Thank you so much, Elena. That was very, very powerful. We are so honored and so blessed to have you in our center in Kenya. Thank you so much. So I hand it over back to Reverend Pat Davis.
Well, Christine, I think that you should just carry on, because certainly last but not least, Christine is also a ministerial student. And as she mentioned earlier, she ended up at the Center for Spiritual Living Kenya through the invitation and getting to know Wilkister, who was able to share with her what she was getting out of it. And I just want to remind everyone, or if you don't already know, that we do have a discovery class coming up on September let me see, I gotta flip my calendar here because I didn't move it to, on September the 8th. September the 8th. So you know what benefit you've gotten for yourself. You know how your idea of God has grown and expanded. Or maybe you found God for the first time. Maybe you couldn't figure out this whole God thing. And then by attending some classes here with the Center for Spiritual Living Kenya, and to understand the principles and the law through science of mind, how much it has supported you in having the life that you wanted to have, but you couldn't get to it because there was too many things in the way. And you've been able to peel away things over time using many of the tools that Elena mentioned. So if you know anyone, right, that you think would even be just a little bit interested, just a little tiny bit curious, or they're, or just they want to have an opportunity to figure out what science of mind is all about, please invite them to come to the discovery class. And if they're nervous or shy to come by themselves, bring them. You come with them. Say, don't worry, I'll come with you. Right? I'll join you on Zoom. I'll come with you. I'll come and sit in your house with you while you listen to the class and get to ask your questions of Reverend Gwen and just learn what it's about. Come and have that experience for yourself, because there's nothing like our own firsthand experience. That's what we need to have, is our own firsthand experience. So I am thrilled and delighted to introduce Christine, who is going to share with us some of her experience, how she's grown and expanded over the last few years. So take it away, Christine.
Okay. Thank you so much. My name's Christine Hamasi, and I'm a student in Ministerial class. And I'm so excited to be here today. And I'm going to talk to you about unexpected abundance. So when I say unexpected abundance, what does that mean? And I'll start with this scripture that says that the Lord is my shepherd and I shall not want. It is in the Psalms 23 verses 1. So my journey as a student of religion science has been amazing. And it started sometimes back when I had gone, I said unexpected abundance. It started when I had gone, Reverend Connie had invited me to go and do with her a training at Days for Girls. And the training was happening at Britton School, where Wilkister is. So everything was unexpected. I went there thinking I was going to do a training with the girls. I met Reverend Connie, and that was the turning point in my spiritual life. Unexpected abundance. I didn't know this was going to happen, but it happened. The universe is very amazing, and it does its things in an amazing way. So through this, I have really been able to get unexpected abundance of peace. Christine was somebody who never had peace. I really went from church to church looking for peace. But since when I turned my life and started studying with the Center for Spiritual Living Kenya, I have had unexpected abundance of peace. I've had unexpected abundance of love. I never loved myself. I never knew even how to love. I thought love was an outside job, but through these teachings, I've been able to expect unexpected abundance of love. I know now the love I need comes within me. This has been unexpected, but I'm so grateful because being on this journey, I've learned how to expect love and how to be loved and how to love myself. It has been an abundance of love, an abundance of good health. I used to stay in hospital, like I used to go from this hospital to this hospital to this hospital. But since when I started studying the science of mind, I have really been able to experience an abundance of good health, an abundance of joy. Sometimes I just look myself in the mirror and I start laughing because that is an abundance of joy and abundance of wealth. It has been an amazing journey. Unexpected abundance has shown up in my life in so many ways, like being peaceful, being calm, just being myself has really been amazing. And that is what I call abundance, because it comes in many forms of abundance. Is not only having money, it is having that peace, it is having that peaceful night, it is having that peaceful moment. It is really abundant. And even the abundance of seeing our center growing from one stage to one stage, from having practitioners to ministerial to student to all these classes, it has been abundance of many things. Unexpected channels of money, health, peace, and everything. And even I've seen debt being forgiven. I've seen debt being wiped away, because this is an amazing journey. Money has been found in delighted and fun ways. Sometimes I go to put on my old jeans that I had just put it there, and then I feel something in the pocket, and when I put my hand, I find that I had forgotten some money there. And you know, that joy, that feeling, it has really been amazing. And it has, like, I go to class, sometimes I find somebody saying that, I want to buy you these, can I take you out for lunch? That is unexpected abundance. So today I want to encourage our students that our nature is abundance. Our nature is generous, and our nature is joyfulness. And once you have started this journey of being a student in the religious science of mind, I'm telling you, your life is going to change in an amazing way. Today, Elena and Wilkister are here. I wish Michael was here. I was that one person that will not ask me to take this challenge. I would say like, oh no, please, can you ask Wilkister to do that? But today I'm experiencing the wealth, the abundance of even having that confidence to say yes, because I could have said no, but I feel it is an abundance of joy, an abundance of growth. Our consciousness are growing, and today I feel it has been a great honor for Reverend Patty, Reverend Kath, and our ministerial teachers who have really believed in us and given us this platform so that we can grow in our teachings, and to also let the others who are coming on the way. I know practitioners too are setting in. So we are setting the pace and just letting them know that the abundance of knowledge, the abundance of this teaching is taking us to another level. And it has been amazing. So thank you so much for joining us today and giving us your support, your love, and surrounding us with light. It has been amazing. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Christina, for sharing. Oh, we have like few minutes remaining to wind up. I'll just add like to the students and the younger students and the practitioners, there's something that Iponi taught us about expressing our feelings, let them come out, expressing our emotions, saying your yes, let it be your yes and let no be your no. You all know one explanation about saying no. Remember, we don't say yes because we want to be good, somebody, to be nice, and whereby you are not feeling that free to be good. Learn to say no. If it's not working for you, just say no, and don't expect or don't add an explanation. Just say no and relax, and things work out. When we learn and when we go deep, when you start to explain to yourself about why you said no, and then you bring up a conversation, which in one way triggers your emotion. Let be peace, love, express it, embody it, and then it comes back to you. In the same moment, I welcome all the new students, the practitioners. Our center is ever free. Our numbers are on the wall. we have much in store to share with you. You have much. It doesn't mean that when we're in Ministers, we have everything, but we have much in store. Elena is here. We invite you to have 5G classes if you want to have sessions with you. So feel free to connect, or you can connect with Nancy wherever you need a session with us. And then we are here for you. I'm grateful that the center is growing. We started by one person. I can call the Wilkister family, and it went to Christine, it went to Patrick, it went to everybody. Now we are all around 200, which is fantastic. So my final word is to welcome, and also let us advertise. Let us go out and bring more students. 101, 108 is coming. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Wilkister. That was really powerful. And as we know, we have already been told by Reverend Pat that Discovery Class, it is on the way, it is coming. So let us invite our families and our friends, and it is going to be a great experience. And now I want to take this opportunity to welcome our very own Elena Brooks to take us through the meditation session. So feel comfortable, relax, and then you can switch off your phone so that you're not distracted, as I welcome Elena to take us through the meditation process. So Elena, feel welcome to.
Thank you. Okay, let's do a short meditation, I think. Get comfortable in your seat. Put your feet on the ground if you feel called to. Feel the wave of relaxation coming from your feet to your shins. Your muscles in your legs are relaxing. Your glutes are relaxing. There's no tension. Tension's leaving your body. You get present, get settled in. You feel the wave of relaxation coming to your tummy, to your chest, your back, your shoulders are relaxing, your arms, your hands, your fingers. There is no tension. Everything is relaxed. All muscles are relaxed. Your neck, the back of your head, all the muscles in your face are relaxing. Your entire body is relaxed. There is no tension. The tension is gone. You're all present. Look within yourself. Look to your heart center and see the blue shimmering light within you. I want you to know that this light is the presence of God within. Pay attention how it feels. Now make it bigger. Feel the light, the presence of God growing within you. Feeling your entire body, the entire human form is feeling the presence of God. Grow it until you feel how your body is glowing. It's glowing. You are glowing with the presence of God. I want you to become aware of the objects around you. where you are. I want you to notice that they're shimmering with the presence of God too. They're glowing with the blue light of the Spirit. All the objects around you are made of God because God is all there is. I want you to become aware of the people that might be around, maybe in the next room, maybe in the next building. And I want you to notice them glowing with the blue light. Now expand your awareness more. And notice that as long as you expand your awareness, everything and everyone start glowing with the light of God. There's a presence of God within each being, within each thing. Go beyond your street, your town, your city. I want you to become aware that the whole planet is glowing with the blue light. There is a spirit of God within everyone and everything. And you're aware of that. I want you to feel for a few minutes what it is like to be one with everything and everyone. Feel our blue planet, our earth glowing with the Spirit of God. Now start bringing your awareness back into your body. Pull all the blue light, all the blue shimmering light of God back within you. Feel your body filled with the blue light. Be aware of the presence of God within your heart center. I want you to know deep inside of you that the presence of God is always within you. And I know that when you look with the eyes of God at other people, events, things, circumstances, you can always see the blue light in them. I know that we are living in a spiritual universe. And the spirit within you communicates with the spirits around you, because we are all one. We are all made out of the same blue light. And this light is always in your heart center. Now become aware of your body again. Bring your mind back, of your fingers, of your toes, of your neck maybe. So you can feel your physical body, move your muscles, become aware of the place you're in. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Elena. And in that space, I would invite Reverend Pat to take us with Elena through the affirmations.
We were talking about affirmations today, and I will read some of the affirmations to you today, but I encourage you to find or make your own that speak to your heart, that speak to you, that you feel in your heart center, the feeling of the affirmation. So some of the examples would be, God is my source. My abundance benefits everyone. Prosperity is my birthright, as I am a child of God. I attract success and abundance into my life because that is who I am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Maybe I would encourage each and every one of us to unmute ourselves so that we can say the affirmation together as if all of us, we can unmute ourselves and say the affirmation out loud together.
It's my source.
God is my source.
God is my
My
source.
abundance benefits everyone.
My abundance
Prosperity
benefits
is my
everyone.
birthright. I am a child of God.
Prosperity is my birthright.
Some abundance is my life. That is who I am.
Thank you.
And so it is.
That is who I am.
Thank you so much. And we are going to invite Wilkister to close us up.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Christine. Before we close out, we need to have a small song. I think everyone is joyous today. We have got joy. And we need to express this joy out. I have got joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart, I have got joy, 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 down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. Join me in this special moment. As I know the truth, there's only one God, one mind, one spirit, one power, one infinite, the all-knowing. I am one power. I am one with this power, the all-knowing. I allow it to work through me by means of me as me. I am the vessel through which the love, the joy, the abundance, the unlimited life goes through. I attract love. I give love. Peace, joy, humanity, wisdom, intelligence is my portion in this oneness, in this knowingness, and this willingness to take this journey. I let go all that does not deserve for us, for the CSLKenya, for the Centers for Spiritual Living. I allow the good to come. I attract the positive vibes. I attract the all-knowing power, the circulation of the positive vibes, the openness, the truthfulness, as I know that we are one. And I say, oh yes, the spirit, the universe is conspiring always for the good for everyone in this community, the CSL community. I'm grateful for the classes, for the unfoldment, for the teachings, for the sharing of love, for this power, for the energy, for the insights, for the commitments, for the students to be here with us on this special Frog Friday. I'm also grateful for the teachers, our Reverend Kati and Patty, to be with us today. A risk and negative, and a deny and negative feelings that might pop in during our time together, that may come in as we are learning on how to unleash our potential. I know all of us are potential, right? At the end of the tunnel, there's light, joy, and the abundance, the unexpected abundance that we have learned today. I'm grateful that everything is unfolding for the highest good of each student here. And I say thank you. I now release my words to the universe, knowing that everything is perfect, is good, and is God. And I let it go. And I say, and so it is.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think we should all unmute ourselves and give a big round of applause and some cheering.
Thank you. Fabulous. Great job, guys.
Fantastic. Oh, wonderful. What words of
Yay.
wisdom and joy and love. Yahoo!
Yahoo.
Thank you. Great job.